All right, with Ronnie Olson, coach of the Shady Spring Tigers, and Ronnie, you just keep on 2 days, two huge, regional wins.
Huge regional.
Let's talk about the win tonight.
I mean, I can't. I'm not even gonna go into schematics or anything, except I just want to say I'm really proud of my guys. Being down a couple guys and Eli coming, being hurt, and he's such a big part of what we do, and adjusting the way we're playing, and to come out here and with a big regional back-to-back wins. I'm not trying to say we're disadvantaged, but we've not had practice so much. And these guys are young. You need every practice you can. I'm just so proud of them. I'm so proud of all of them. That was a team effort, team win. And, I usually go into detail a lot, but it was just a team win. And they really impressed me with their hard work, their effort, just timeouts. They were just like things that I didn't know that they would be able to adjust on. And as a young team, really it made me proud of them tonight, for sure.
Well, they came back. It's kind of a mirror image of last night's game against Princeton. They came back. It's right. It's a game there in the third. What do you think? What do you think was the difference?
I mean, you just grind. You grind and you play teams and you don't stop and you probably go all the interviews we've had, and it's a 4-quarter game, man, and good teams just continue to wear and continue to play through and put it on the board. Guys, ups and downs, and I feel like I just lost a big senior class that learned how to do that. Before them, big senior class, and they don't really know the ups and downs right now, and we've lost a couple close games, and they've won some close games at the beginning of the year, but I just thought stay in the pace, stay in the path of doing the right things, and like they were just so methodical and so locked in, and they communicated, and they really played as a unit tonight. And in the timeouts, I could see their faces. They were glued to everything I said, and even though I repeat myself a million times, I'm a teacher. I know we have our guys now. It's different. I feel old when I say it's a different generation because TikTok and all that stuff. Getting my own kids. My daughter, they all have short attention spans, but I'm really proud of them, and I think that was the difference of execution, just grinding and wearing on them. They're a really good team. They beat us, and now we beat them. They're one of the best teams in the state, and I'll say it. I think we're one of the best teams in the state. I think Greenbrier East is one of the best teams in the state. I think Coach does a good job with them. They're good. They were down a guy, we were down a guy. So, even Steven.
What about your bigs tonight? I mean, 23 and 20, I think it was. 20, between the two, combined the two of them. If you get play like that, I know you're probably going to be without Eli quite a bit here.
Yeah.
If he can make it back at all. How big is that for you? For them to, just really coming to their own in these last two big regional games.
It's huge because, you can talk about guys. Your backup quarterback comes in, you've done the reps. It's time for you to step in. It's time for you to fill the shoes. And talking and doing are two different things. And for Cutter and Jace Lilly to come in, and Cutter we were a guard, team, and for Cutter to come in and play the way he has, and for Jace Lilly to be dependable on both ends of the floor the way he has, and the way he's learned and grow, man, it's just we're like a really close-knit group. I'm close with these guys. I really love coaching them because they're great kids, and filling those roles is hard to do. You can say I'm gonna step up, next man up, but when you really talk about it and be about it, that's what's impressive with those guys. Jace Bailey. I know everybody wants to talk about, Cutter and Kobe and Gabe. Gabe played a hell of a game. Jace Bailey, we want to be more than a Kobe and Gabe. Gabe's a hell of a player. He kept us in the first half. I mean, going downhill like crazy. It was just it's like everybody contributed at some point in the game, and then Jace Bailey putting the onus on the defense, making the right passes, Kobe taking over, and Gabe just dominating there in the first. It was just a team win, and
it's a really good. You talk about them getting downhill, but the big thing is those bigs make themselves available for one thing, score, and I tell you, when the ball goes up, those two are just vicious on the boards.
Yeah, and last night you saw it. Cutter is so active. How you gonna box him? And Jace gets rebounds out of his area because he's so long and athletic. And they really got a keen eye for the ball. Yeah. They see ball, go get ball. And they're not pushing, they're not shoving. They're just tracking, and they're filling their roles. Yeah. I told them at halftime, keep hitting the glass. Good things are gonna happen, because I felt like we hit the glass in the first half and we weren't finishing layups or tips. They would get a tip or we would kick it back out. Yeah. And you know, they did a good job, and Greenbrier's, like I said, they're a good team. You know, Coach Patton does a good job. That's a good team. Heck, you know, we can split hairs. You know, but I'm really proud of my guys. I want to talk about my guys and how well our bigs played tonight, and how much our guards played. It was just a complete team win. I don't feel like anybody played better than anybody. I felt like even Malachi coming in there, you know, when in a clutch position where,
big points.
you know, and we wanted to go more of a perimeter so they couldn't trap us and just move our guards instead of having two bigs.
Right.
And Malachi did a good job. He took a little shot there, and he's, you know, situational awareness there, but he understood, you know, we were trying to hold the ball. But he had a big steal at half, right, and give us the lead.
Right.
Mentally, that's a big thing. You're either down one or up one, and he jumped it, dove, gave his body up, dove on the floor, and we got a leak out layup at the buzzer. So, great team win. I'm really proud of my guys. Young guys, when you see it come to fruition like that, I'm just really impressed with them tonight. And what a crowd.
I was going to say,
I mean,
talk
what
about the atmosphere.
the atmosphere was incredible.
Unbelievable.
I mean, you know, Gabe, you know, he was a little emotional before the game because, you know, he had a rough year last year with, you know, being sick and stuff, and he's wanted a home game like this, and he's earned it. He worked so hard, and just seeing him like be excited about, because this is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Playing in front of, with the Greenbrier East, in front of, I don't know how many we had, 1,500 people. His place was, you know, packed out. Our student section was great. Great atmosphere. We had some things going on. And, you know, Kobe's played in this, but to be on the other end of it, it just gives you so much energy. And it was a great atmosphere. I love our community. We have such a mix of, like, you know, alumni that went here before and younger guys. And I think that's what makes it so special, you know. And I'm not comparing to anywhere else. I just know Shady's special, and I appreciate our fans because it helped us tonight.
All right. Thank you, Ronnie.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.